Hi, today we're making some delicious bread. Now we are going to hand it over to Wolfie and Kata.
Thanks, John. I'll be making some really yummy bread with my assistant, Kata.
I will make one for Wolfie and one for the dog and one for the coconut water.
Great. The ingredients you will need for this first step are bread flour and wheat flour. You will also need a gram scale to measure the flour. The last thing you need are 2 bowls. It doesn't matter what material they are as long as they can hold flour. Next, measure 560 grams of bread flour, perfect, and 190 grams of wheat flour. Do not use measuring spoons or measuring cups. Only use the gram scale. And then, when you're done, add them together into one big bowl. So, we're going to need 98 to 100 degree water.
Make sure it's 100 degrees.
Okay, now the water's good temperature. Let's fill up the pitcher. Use the gram scale to measure 600 grams. And pour it into the flour. But no, to mix this in, don't use a wooden spoon, no stir, just use your hands. Okay, mix your flour with your hands, of course, until it's all just doughy, wet, no dry flour. It's very sticky, so wash your hands very thoroughly after you do this step.
Let your bread sit for 10 minutes.
Let your bread sit for 10 to 15 minutes. Cover it with a towel. The next ingredient you need will be salt.
17 grams of salt.
Perfect.
And now get some yeast.
We need 3 grams of yeast. Tell Wolfie.
We need 2 grams of yeast.
3.
3.
Now pour your salt and yeast into your mixture. Then mix it with your hands. Mix for 4 to 5 minutes. Make sure the yeast spreads through the whole entire dough. That's very important so the bread rises, and have just like a cup of water next to you so the dough doesn't stick. Use a towel to cover the top of your bread dough and the bottom of your bread dough. Make sure it sits for 15 minutes.
Let it sit for 15 minutes.
Okay, so this is just the 15 minutes where the dough is rising. And you may want to watch this again, but on slow setting, which is on the little gear at the bottom. And so you can see the dough actually rise. When the 15 minutes is over, just stretch the dough around as John is seen doing here. Cover the dough with a towel and let it sit for 1 hour. Okay, so now I'm going to stretch around the dough for about 2 minutes. So just like we saw John doing 1 hour ago, we're going to stretch the dough again. Great. Okay, I'm going to set a timer for 2 hours. Then I'm going to cover the dough with a towel. Then I'm going to start the timer. Okay, so we went on a bike ride to pass the time. It's actually been longer than 2 hours, but you should just wait 2 hours. So, I'm going to open the bread. It should have tripled in size because ours is this big. Now, I already set up a floured surface. Dump your dough out onto your floured surface, and it may stick to the bowl, so you should shake the bowl. And now, fold your dough into thirds with your hands. Okay, so to get the dough into a ball shape, which you'll need, you need to put your hand under it and just slide it to the left. Okay, so we're going to just get a bowl with this, put a little bit of flour, and then pick up your dough and just drop it in. Cover it with a towel. Set a timer for 1 hour. 15 minutes through, preheat the oven to 475 degrees. 15 minutes after that, get a Dutch oven and put it into the preheating oven to warm up. Once your timer has beeped, take the Dutch oven out of the oven and then dump your bread dough into it. Cover the Dutch oven with its lid. Now, put your Dutch oven into the oven and let it cook for 30 minutes. 30 minutes later, you get to take your Dutch oven out with your new, fresh, homemade bread inside. Well, the bread's finally done. Took all day, but because we started in the morning at 9, and we had a few breaks, but now it's about, it's 6:50 at night, and I'm going to see how the bread tastes. It's pretty good. Let me cut a piece for Kata. Kata, do you want to see how it tastes?
Yeah,
How does it taste?
good.
Great. Hope you like your bread, too.